Do you ever feel like you're in a fog in your business where you can't see light at the end of the tunnel, or you're going through the motions but you're not quite sure if you're going in the right direction? Fog is real. F.O.G is an acronym for fatigue, obligation, and guilt. And it is a dangerous place to be in for your business. In order to get clear and to get on the path to working in a way that really is in alignment with your personal values, your talents, your gifts, and where you want to go, you have to shine the lights on that fog. Fatigue can be burnout. It can be working too many hours. I used to joke that I worked part-time, as in 12 hours a day, and it was sad but true. And when I was building my business, I did what I felt that I had to do, but as I was hitting burnout, I would also invest and grow my team so that I could scale and do more of what my gifts were while having the support I needed. Fatigue can come from doing too much, and that might be personal. Maybe you need more help. I've had clients who have done simple things like have someone come clean the house once a month, and all of a sudden, what took them 7 hours on a Saturday might get freed up so that they could write more creative content or have more time with their family. Fatigue isn't just going. It can also be deficiencies in doing things that nourish us. So go ahead and just think about what you want to do, and then you can start to come up with ways to give yourself that time. The next piece of the puzzle is obligation. How many of us can relate to that? I feel obligated to attend the meeting, or I was asked to do some volunteer work, or someone asked if I could pick someone's kid up from school. Whatever it is, we as humans want to be helpful, but it's this obligation that can wear on us and can be very, very unhealthy to the energy that we bring to our business, but also the tone that we put out there. Anytime you feel obligated, whether it's to sign a contract or to do certain things in your business, anytime it feels like you should do it, go ahead and shine the lights on that and break that down, because often that's time to hit the pause button. And the last piece is guilt. Guilt can be, I'm not giving enough time to my team, or I could have done more with that project, or oh, I need to be blogging more, I'm not doing enough with your marketing, or I need to be spending more time with my significant other or my kids. Guilt is here. And as soon as you can stop and understand that the guilt doesn't have to be something you choose, then you can break that down and start to have those breakthroughs. So as you look at your fog, your fatigue, your obligation, your guilt, it might be one of those, it might be a combination, but once you start to identify what those are, then you can break them down. For example, I was involved to a very extensive degree doing volunteer work for a nonprofit that was wearing me down. I loved the organization, but I got to the point where I was giving too much, and I had to just stop and say, and this is the magic phrase, that does not work for me. It's a non-negotiable saying. And as soon as you identify what that is, then you can turn it around. You need to have the mindset to be willing to look at the fog. You also need to have the means, and the means does not always just mean money. It could mean maybe you need to sleep more. Maybe you need more help around the house. Maybe you're doing all of it yourself in your business and you need to hire a virtual assistant. Mindset is I'm ready to do it. Means is how am I going to get there? And then the last piece of the puzzle is motion. And it's an ongoing process. Having the idea or putting the person in place or having new solutions is one piece of the puzzle, but the motion is always continuing to keep the process going. Fog happens to us at all times and all phases of our business. It's okay, it's totally natural, but as soon as you can shine the brights on it, then the path to success will become very clear.